If you have a PCP air rifle, you are going to need a PCP high pressure air compressor. And if you have one of these, you're going to need one of these. And what this does is help dry the air out. Now, I'm fortunate. I live at a little over a mile above sea level in a fairly dry climate. So this isn't as big a problem for me as it is somebody living in a coastal region or at lower elevation in a coastal region. But it helps for everybody. An enemy of your air gun is moisture. This will help you keep the moisture out. So let's take a closer look. I have been wanting one of these for a while. It's a handy thing to have. I don't normally like to unbox things on camera, but I am very short on time. So this is what's happening today. This is the parts list, and it has a couple of QR codes I'll throw up on the screen. See what we got in the box. Get this out of the box. It's packaged very well. Now we're going to get it out of the box. Oh, this is pretty cool. I haven't seen one of these yet. It looks good in the pictures, and what I like about it, it's got a bleed on the bottom, a bleed tube, and that's where your water accumulates. This is cool. This has some little magnets in here, and it's got holes on the back which appear to me that you put these magnets on here. I haven't looked at the instructions. I'm sorry. I told you I was in a hurry. But it looks to me like these magnets screw onto the back, and this will stick on your compressor. That is a cool touch. Let me get these on. I'll show you. I'm impressed with that. Haven't even used the filter yet, but I am impressed with that. This will stick right on the side of your pump, so you don't have to lay it down. It needs to be upright to work right. This is pretty cool. All right, now my fascination is over. So what you've got here, you have a relief valve on the bottom to bleed the pressure off, to bleed the water out, should I say. This is very heavy. I don't know what the weight is on it. It's 2-ish pounds, I'm guessing, but it's very heavy. So the thermal mass on this should be cool enough that as your air comes in, the air comes in at the bottom, has to come up the tube, and it's going to condense, because this is generally going to be cooler, way cooler than the air, so it should condense on this. Your output comes here going over to your PCP, and then your bleeder valve bleeds out this little tube right here, and you could actually periodically dump that while you're pumping up the gun. Like I said, I haven't read the instructions yet. There is a metal rod, and there are holes on the top. So let's see. It appears that this is how you open this. Okay. All right, here's your filter cartridge on the inside. I'm not going to show you how to change the filters and stuff right now, because I haven't really honestly looked at it. So this is going to be one of those things. I'm going to have to do this in a couple of stages. I'll apologize to you right now, because I just honestly don't have time. We went and bought a new travel trailer. I'll show you some stuff on that in the future. I'll go over this in more detail as I learn more about it. But right now, I'm looking at, they have several packets of these little filters, and then this sounds like it's got a desiccant in it, but they give you a second cartridge so you can have one drying out and one in use. So as I said, your output comes out up here, your input goes in down here, nifty magnets to stick it on the side of your compressor, and it's got a pretty nice, looks like a micro bore hose, goes on to your gun, and you can bleed the water off down here, decompress it up here. I think this is going to be a winner. I'll be back. I've got to go to Montana. I'll be back in a few days, and I'll see if I can do a demo of how this thing operates. But for right now, we're going to wrap this up, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. I'm going to throw a video up over here you might like. YouTube's going to throw one down here you might like. I'll catch you in one of those, or I'll catch you down the road.